A little hard to get to.
Did you fill it up?
Yesterday before we used it. It ran out when I was doing urea.
I gotta grab that hopper and then...
Okay. See you over there. Alright, not much of an intro this morning. You'll notice we have two sprayers here. It's looking like a great day, by the way. I just had to catch Mark before he put those hoses on because I wanted to take a look at them. So the new guys. So the two sprayers. Reason being is the next thing they're going to try with Jeff's sprayer that keeps derating, giving us codes, shutting down. They're going to try and swap an ECU from that other sprayer, which is friends from down the road, nice enough to let us test that out. So they're going to see if the ECU is the problem, better than doing the injectors for 10 grand and not knowing if that's actually the problem. Try this first. In other news, Randy is having some problems with the next field he moved to, plugging up with the drill. So Jeff's going to take the harrows out there. Harrow ahead of him. Just taking a look, I think they need a little bit of love.
That might be the first. on the big tires anyways.
No kidding.
Wedge doing that pretty good.
Oh, nice. That's a big one. That's one way to pick rocks.
I thought that's why you stopped.
I didn't even notice it. No. Heading out in the harrows. Got the harrows out here. Gotta go get the other truck. You want me to drive?
It was good.
Picking some seed. Back at the drill. Had to take Jeff back to get the peat. He's just coming down the road. Grab the Volvo here and Randy's ready for a refill. Urea! I don't think Larry's coming out today. So Randy jumped in the harrows. Gonna take care of some of these messier spots from the canola swaths last year. It's a little too thick in some places. Piling up on them. Jeff and I got the urea loaded. Working on our blend now. Oh, good thing we look busy. Real bosses here. And just wheat after that. Good timing. Everything was perfectly pretty much empty. Well, this worked out pretty good. By the time we get Randy refilled, he'll have this whole field harrowed, or what's left of it anyways. Sweet! Drill is filled. Jeff's gonna move it out of the way so Randy can finish harrowing up this little area. And he'll be back rolling. And a lot happier, less straw to deal with. I am gonna go grab a couple rocks. That's where I was disking yesterday. So powdery soft, this former wet spot, but this guy was not gonna make it through the disc. There's a few more around here I'd like to get, but they hide so well under this stuff. I've had bigger. Nice handle. You son of a bitch. Well, I put that there, so. There's one. Where you go to pick one rock and end up with a freaking whole bunch. This is another one of those spots where you just sit here all day picking rocks, finding rocks. All right, Larry did come out. That's that dust way off in the distance at the next field. Randy's hopping back in the drill. And I'm gonna take this guy home. We do not need it anymore in this area, so get one piece of equipment off this field, and maybe we'll start working on that planter. Got that guy home. Gonna hop in the planter now. Get this baby unfolded and put some corn discs in her. Got all my plates laid out, ready to put in. The nice thing about corn, it's only every second row, so I don't have to worry about putting them all in until canola. And I gotta take out all the corn ones, but after I get all these in, I think it'll be ready to throw some corn in there. Less than 10 minutes. Got them in there. Got smarter at the end of last year. Had things a little bit looser, easier for myself this year. It's nice when I think about future soup. It lives. Oh, Mark's with them. Maybe they're just checking to see if it gives them a code. Meanwhile, corn time. She's loaded with corn, ready to go. Almost. Mark had to borrow the monitor from here for the sprayer. When he was taking it for a test drive, it gave him a different code, so something he's never seen before. Sick. And her greased and etc. Finding couple repairs, minor. U-bolt to connect the frame to the other piece of the frame. Just under the planter here, got our makeshift fabbed up U-bolt in place. A couple pieces of flat iron, a couple bolts. Should do the trick. Jeff left me with this. He went to fill Randy, and Mark was still working on the sprayer, so I was hanging out to see if he needed a hand, but he hasn't started it again yet, so still waiting on that. This guy's looking better by the second, though. Mark, the mechanic, I guess he just abandoned the sprayer. He's had enough. No, I don't really know what happened. He must need a part or something, hopefully. Malt barley. Jeff is back. He brought the Volvo, but he had to go home. It's bedtime. So I'm going to fill the front of the Volvo with some malt barley, as that is our next crop. Loading barley. Man, we need a spout on this auger here. I'd say she's pretty full. And with that, I'm going to call it a night. Jeff is probably going to go out, take over for Randy, and get that wheat finished so we can switch to this barley tomorrow. So until then, it's been a slice.